I've seen probably like 50-something times.
Easily 100.
I really stopped counting.
It's like pizza, no bad pizza. Good pizza and better pizza. There's good Grateful Dead, there's better Grateful Dead, and there's the best Grateful Dead.
The sights and smells in the parking lot, going in there, you felt like you were going to some bizarre circus in outer space.
About 2 songs in, I turn over and the guy's totally naked. And he's taking all of his clothes off and he's going nuts. And I thought, this is not like Paul Simon concert.
And the place was just kind of, it was seismic. It was kind of shaking.
During Dark Star, I kid you not, I had an out-of-body experience.
First show was June 17th, 1988, in Bloomington, Minnesota at the Mets Stadium.
The Worcester Centrum in 86 or 87.
October 14th, 1983, Hartford Civic Center.
Providence, Rhode Island in 1973.
1990 in Paris, in France.
Alpine Valley in 89.
Madison Square Garden, 2009.
1970, November, Capitol Theater in Portchester.
I've been coming for 48 years.
I immediately got really immersed in the culture and completely changed my wardrobe head to toe.
And then there's the crazy people who spin dance all night too. That's fun.
There's just a happy vibe about the energy at a Dead show.
Just the friendliness.
The music, the people, the joy, the happiness, the culture.
The kindness.
Giving and receiving of energy, not only to the band, but to the people around you.
The unadulterated fun.
The Grateful Dead. I'm just attracted to it.
It's almost like an exclusive club. Not everybody knows what that feels like.
It's all about just having a good time.
I was 9 years old and I was listening to the Grateful Dead and I knew. It's like, when I just knew I was gonna be a Deadhead.
Yeah, my parents were Deadheads. My first memory was down in the basement on the workbench. My dad had a Steal Your Face cassette, and I was convinced that he was a devil worshiper.
I just love the music. I love the jams. I love the vibe.
It's just such a friendly, relaxed vibe, and I also started using words like vibe a lot.
They are able to get you to loosen, take off your noose, and express yourself.
It kind of opened my eyes to all different kind of music.
Watching them really open up on stage, take these songs and break them open. And
You wouldn't expect to see Perry Farrell and Dave Navarro at a Dead concert, but we took our girlfriends and mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms.
I don't know what happened. I just went off dancing up on a hill.
We lost her, which is typical at a Dead show, but we were the last car in the lot after the show. I mean, we really lost her. And it was the time, there were no cell phones or anything, and how we found her, I'm still trying to unravel the pieces of how we wound up finding her. But we did, because that's how things always worked out.
And I was like, wow, no wonder all these people are following these guys around the world.
And I have to see 8 out of these next 10 shows. I'm gonna go to 4 in New York. I'm gonna jump in my car. I'm gonna go up to Boston. I'm gonna go to Worcester. I'm gonna follow him down to DC.
We went to Vegas and that was amazing. We went to San Francisco and that was their hometown, so that was amazing.
And we saw them in Brooklyn.
It's fantastic when they're playing. And they're just in the groove, and they're in the moment, and everybody is there. And nobody has any idea where we're going.
They'll play a 14-minute song, and if you just sit there and zone in on the music, you start seeing, and I was smoking pot and stuff, so I remember seeing the music swirl, like I could see the music,
The crowd is jumping up and down, and it's just absolutely exhilarating. It's what we live for. You can't even find the ground. You can't feel your feet. You have no idea where the outer limits are.
It's all one great big adventure.
And once it's over, it's like, when's the next show?
I love Terrapin Station. That's my jam.
Stella Blue.
Eyes of the World.
Terrapin.
Hell in a Bucket.
Lazy Lightning.
High Time. Broke Down Palace.
Terrapin.
Althea.
Broke Down Palace.
Morning Dew.
Cold Rain and Snow.
Casey Jones.
Stella Blue.
A friend of the devil.
Terrapin?
Because I consider myself to be a friend of the devil as well.
There's that line in Uncle John's band, Are You Kind? And everybody's kind.
Are you kind? And won't you come with me?
If somebody handed me a grilled cheese in the parking lot of a Dead show, that's my grilled cheese. That's just coming from a kind person. Now, if I was in the parking lot of a Metallica show and someone handed me a grilled cheese, I don't know where that grilled cheese has been. Nothing against Metallica,
I remember I made a greeting card in high school, a Christmas card that said, on the front, it said, "We wish you a Jerry Christmas." And you open it, it says, "And a happy Bob Weir." And I gave that out to all my friends.
I consider myself part of the family.
And that's something that you can't buy, you can't capture it. And it's just there. And the Dead bring it out in me.
Oh my God, I cannot believe how good that was.
I love bragging about being a Deadhead.
Oh my gosh. We're the luckiest people on earth.